Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, welcome to another lemon soda video. Still don't know why you're here, but in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build. Here are the blocks here that you're going to need for this tutorial. Um, so on screen, there should be labels for each of them, how many blocks you need. To get us started, we're going to do the bogies first. So grab your train casing. You're going to need 3 for this tutorial. And you want to create new train. So that'll pop up with the blue little part. You want to hold Alt, go to Standard Styles, and then make sure it's the narrow double Scotch yoke, because after all, it is an 040 border. And then the 2 other bogies behind it, because the way you operate this train, it needs an additional carriage behind it, given how small it is. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks here. You're gonna want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks behind 4 blocks behind the main engine piece, and then after that, just as close as you can build it. So there's the bogies done. After you've done that, we're going to start work on the actual locomotive. So to start off, we're going to do the smoke box and chimney. This is done with polished basalt and the framed post on top. You're going to want to right click on the framed post to make it have the polished deep slate texture, and that is the smoke box and chimney done. Behind that, you're going to want to put 2 frame trapdoors on the side of the Scotch yoke, close them, and then right click them with cast iron sheet metal. This will give the effect of hiding the train block, as well as making it appear as though it actually has a water tank on the side. You can even use like framed panels if you really want to exaggerate the water tank. But on top of that, you're going to want to put peculiar bell. This will give the engine an actual bell so you can hear it coming, as well as having the bell shape appear kind of like a steam dome sort of thing. Keep it a bit more realistic. After you've done the boiler and smoke box, you can now start work on the cab. So the first piece you want to put down is your train controls. Make sure they're right up against the train block, and then put 4 framed panels, 2 on each side, as such. Just and just close them like this, and then right click the bottom 2 ones with your oak planks, and then the top ones with the oak windows. If you're using chipped, I would highly recommend using the vertical planks to give it a bit more of a realistic tone to it, but it's completely up to you. After you've got the walls done, you can now go on top of the locomotive, and oh, I forgot something. You're gonna actually want to put a oak. You're gonna want to put an oak trapdoor, or not trapdoor, but an oak framed trapdoor with oak planks in front. Sorry about that. But after that, you're gonna want to put 2 framed trapdoors and then right click them with polished deep slate. So that is the main locomotive done. If you want to, you can put the seat behind or I guess in front of the train controls, but in my opinion, it just doesn't look as good. So I would use this more like if you actually wanted it to run cargo. You have a conductor sitting here, but other than that But yeah, and that will actually lead us into the trailing carriage. So you can have as many of these as you want. I'll just do one for this tutorial, and it's just going to be a basic flatbed type carriage. So you want to start by putting the seat there. That'll give you a view of the actual controls for the train. And then afterward, I forgot to mention this, you're also going to need two metal girders. So just put those there like that. And you want to surround of these pieces, right? Of the train control pieces, or not control, but the train pieces with frame slab edges, or if you're just using create, that would be the copycat step. And then on the edge, you want to put these framed slab corners to give it a squared off look. And then you can just replace it with any wood type. I'm using spruce just because it looks a bit better. And yeah, that's the trailing carriage done. Like I said, you can add as many as you want, but now everything's built. You just have to glue everything together. So you can do it however you want. I'm just doing it this way because it's simpler. And yeah. Also, make sure the carriage behind the engine isn't connected because then it won't assemble. But once you've got everything hooked up, you go to assemble train. There you go. That is the tutorial on how to make 040 quarter. As stated previously, you can actually replace these blocks, or these trapdoors, with the cast iron sheet metal ones, but I didn't go with it because it just looks too flat at the top, especially because where the bell is. And so you can do that if you want. Another thing you can do is if you take a framed half pillar, place that with whatever wood block you like, or really just whatever block you like. I'll use an andesite casing for this. Uh, if you put, I'll make this up as I go, put a lever underneath it, so you can kind of make it look like a headlight. Very, very loosely like a headlight. Yeah, it sucks. So, other than that, there's your 04. Thank you for watching, and